Good morning, gentlemen, and I welcome you all to this session.
Parts of speech. Just before going through this, I would like to ask you just one simple question. Do you know why do we call it as parts of speech and what are there in parts of speech? Okay, let me tell you. In parts of speech, there is noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, and interjection. These 8 are called as parts of speech. And what is the reason behind calling these 8 grammatical units as parts of speech? Means because either you write or you speak. Okay, without these 8 units you can't even frame a sentence or a word. Okay, because the word either it will be a noun or it will be a verb or it will be adjective or adverb. It will come either in any of these categories, gentlemen. That is why I say that the parts of speech is nothing. It is the units which cover our writing or our spoken. Okay, alhamdulillah, you might have been very much familiar with this one, even though as a bridge between your school and college or as a bridge course. Okay, for English I would like to highlight some points regarding with these parts of speech. Okay, in these 8 parts of speech today, inshallah, we will see what is noun first. Okay, so we all know the definition of a noun. Yes, can you tell me? Okay, so as it is a one way, okay, I will like to tell it by myself. Noun is name of a person, place, animal or thing. In general we know this thing. Okay, so definition is over. Then only whether the noun is there, whether no subcategories in noun or no what is it, types of nouns are there, means yeah, it is there. Okay, the categories of nouns or subcategories or you can say types of nouns are there. Okay, so what are the types of nouns? They are proper noun, common noun, collective noun, abstract noun and concrete noun. Okay, so on display you can see in number point 2 there is proper noun and common noun, and in point number 4 abstract noun is there, and in point number 5 collective noun, collectible noun is there. And apart from this, concrete noun is there, which is not mentioned here. Actually I took the help of some other source so that I can make it a good one for you guys. Okay, so first, what is proper noun? Okay, if you see what is proper noun, means the noun which is of only of its one kind, or maybe which tells or which gives us the idea of a one thing. Okay, for example Gandhi. Okay, lot of Gandhis are there. Okay, Indira Gandhi is there, for example. Rajiv Gandhi is there, Sonia Gandhi is there, now Rahul Gandhi is there. But the word, when we say Gandhi, actually a half-naked person whom we call as the father of our nation, he comes in front of our eyes. Do you agree or disagree? If you agree, means okay, it is called as a proper noun. Okay, next comes common noun. Okay, common noun, who is a Gandhi? Gandhi is a man. Okay, that the word man is a common noun, gentlemen. Okay, then it comes singular and plural. Okay, basically we have learned at our schools that if we add yes with a word means it automatically it changes into what is it, plural. If you add a yes with the singular means it will change into plural. That is what we have learned. But in that also there are certain things which we have to take into consideration while changing singular into plural. Okay, if time allows, inshallah, that too we will see. Okay, now the point number 2. Okay, that is the proper noun and a common noun. Yeah, here you can see the definitions are given for the proper noun and a noun. Okay, as I said before, words used to name a person, place, thing, object, quality, idea, concept, or an action. Okay, so all these things which is used to mention. Okay, it may be it is not necessary that only it should be name of a person or a place. Okay, it could be name of a thing also, it could be name of an object, it could be name of a quality, it could be name of idea, concept, or an action. Okay, so how the thing, the object, the quality, the idea, the concept, or an action can be called as a noun, because action words are called as a verb. I think you will agree with me. Okay, inshallah, if Allah wills, you just remind me that this thing, that noun are words used to name a person, place, thing, object, quality, idea, concept, or an action. Inshallah, with the help of a teaching tool, that is the blackboard, I will make you people to comprehend more in a good way. Okay, but here in this one, in this high-tech one, this is what I can do, my best, gentlemen. Okay, this too I am doing with the help of my cousin. Okay, who is to whom all this credit, that is what is this preparation, editing, all this thing, it goes to him. Okay, because I am just a layman who has got no good hand over or good knowledge over all this present technology. So I thought of giving the example of how a noun it is name of a thing or object or idea. Yeah, idea. Okay, concept or an action. Okay, I thought of it, but I was not able to do it. So I request you, when we meet in the class, please remind me. Okay, inshallah, I will elaborate it to you guys. Okay, now next comes the proper noun. Okay, special or particular name given to common nouns to distinguish them from others of the same kind. Okay, for example, common noun, you can see woman is there. For proper noun, Martha is there. Okay, if you have listened the that is the 5 minutes before session means I told you that Gandhi is a proper noun and he was a man, that is a common noun. So probably you might get a some idea that what is the difference between a proper noun and a common noun. So Gandhi is a proper noun, man is a common noun. Okay, now we will see the next thing. Yeah, on the right side you can see proper noun, a person, Carlos, a place. For example, Ryder Hospital is there here. Okay, we can say any place. Okay, as Vellore Fort. Okay, a day, Monday. Okay, then something is there. I am not able to see. My vision is nowadays not good. Then many others. A pet, puppy. Okay, a country. For example, India. Okay, this all it is called as a proper noun. Okay, so I think in India there is only one. Okay, so like that the country is also is a proper noun. Okay, we will see the next slide. Okay, gentlemen, here you can see about proper common. Okay, the according to day, okay, day is considered as a common noun, and in that day if we say Saturday, please don't mistake that only Saturday is a proper noun. Okay, whether it is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever the day in the week, it is considered as a proper, because we are being very specific. Okay, what the day is, whether it is Sunday or Monday or Tuesday. Okay, then month, as it is. Okay, as it is means in the way that how I gave the example for day. It is not only for October, gentlemen. Okay, it could be of January, February, March, it could be of any month in specific, but the specific thing, the month or day you say, it belongs to the category of proper noun. Okay, then the day or month, whatever it is, it comes in the category of a common noun. And now it just extends upon, you can see like mountain, river, ocean, book, newspaper, religion, brand of product, okay, associations, movies, planets, city, historical periods, okay, language, nationality, school course, institutions. All these things comes as common noun. Okay, and for institution, for example, Islamia College, school course, that is, for example, if you have taken the subject computer course, means the course, it will have got its own code. Okay, computer science, CS plus number, it will be there. It just goes on like this, gentlemen. For now, I think it is better for us to be with just noun, proper noun and common noun. Inshallah, Allah willing, we will see in the next class the rest of the nouns and its types and why it is called so. And if possible, I will try this technology itself to make it more useful to you guys. Okay, thank you, gentlemen, for your patient listening, and meet you in the next session. Bye.